When you retire from the federal government, there's often a big difference between your gross pension pay and your net pension pay. In this video, we're going to discuss the major reductions that may lower your first retirement check. That's coming up, so stay tuned. Hi, I'm Jerome Harvey with Fedway Financial, and this is the Money Briefing. On this channel, we cover topics related to personal finance, federal benefits, and retirement planning. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Many times when people calculate their first pension or receive a pension estimate, they do not consider the potential reductions that will affect their pension payment. It doesn't matter if it's a 40-hour work check or a 30-year pension check. Reductions and deductions can put a hurting on the amount of money that goes into your pocket or your purse. So I want to shed light on some of the major reductions that may have an impact between your gross pension pay and your net pension pay. To help remember the primary reductions, I like to use the acronym TIPS. T-I-P-S. The T stands for taxes, which is one of those things that seems to find us whether we're working or retired. You will be required to pay federal income taxes on the majority of your pension pay. As a FERS employee, you contribute to your retirement pension every pay period. Your contribution percentage is based on when you were hired and how you are categorized within the government. You won't be double taxed on your contribution dollars, but the tax-free portion is typically a very small part of your pension check. And for general retirement planning purposes, it may be easier to assume the full amount as taxable income. Generally, unless you specify a withholding rate or dollar amount, OPM will withhold federal income tax as if you are married and claiming 3 allowances. You can log into your services online account or contact OPM and request Form W4P to change your marital status and number of withholdings at any time. The next letter I stands for insurance premiums. There are several different insurance premiums that may be deducted from your pension, including premiums for health insurance, dental and vision insurance, life insurance, and possibly long-term care insurance. Your health benefits through FEHB are probably the most critical insurance benefit to continue during retirement. As a retiree, you're entitled to the same benefits and government contribution as an active employee. So your health insurance premiums will cost the same as if you were still working. However, there are 2 key differences to take into consideration. First, your payments will move from bi-weekly payments to monthly payments. So if you're currently paying $200 per pay period for FEHB coverage, to get the retirement amount, you'll want to multiply the $200 by 26, since that's the number of pay periods in a year, to get the annualized premium amount. Then divide that number by 12 to get the monthly deduction amount. The second key difference is how the premiums affect your taxable income. While you're working, your health insurance premiums are paid with pre-tax dollars, which lowers your taxable income. But once you retire, your premiums are paid with after-tax dollars. In addition to taxes and insurance premiums, some federal employees may have their pension reduced by penalties, which represents the letter P in the TIPS acronym. The MRA plus 10 pension reduction is a major penalty that affects some federal pensions. MRA plus 10 is a provision that allows FERS employees to retire at their minimum retirement age with fewer than 30 years of service. However, there's a catch. If you retire under this provision, your retirement pension is reduced for each month you are under age 62. The monthly reduction equates to 5% per year. In other words, if you retire at age 58 with 23 years of service, your pension will be permanently reduced by 20% because you're retired 4 years before age 62. But you can decrease or eliminate the reduction penalty by postponing the start of your pension until age 62 if you have fewer than 20 years of service, or waiting until age 60 if you have at least 20 years of service. The last reduction that I want to cover, which represents the letter S, is survivor benefits. If you elect this option, when you pass away, part of your pension will be paid to a surviving spouse, or it could be paid to a former spouse by a court order or by your own choice. Under FERS, the maximum survivor benefit is 50% of your annual pension. Leaving your spouse with the maximum 50% benefit will reduce your monthly benefit by 10%. There's also a partial benefit of 25%, and this option will lower your monthly pension amount by 5%. If you choose to not leave a survivor benefit, there's no reduction to your pension, but you must get your spouse consent for any survivor benefit that is less than a maximum benefit. When evaluating your federal pension income, it's important that you factor in possible reductions due to taxes, insurance premiums, penalties, and survivor benefits. For the reductions that you can control or eliminate, you should consider the cost, value, and alternative options to that reduction. If you received any value from this video, please click the like button. And as always, I enjoy hearing from you. So please drop any responses or questions in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next Money Briefing.